The 4K Ultra HD version of The Exorcist is a pretty good disc. It has the standard Blu-ray menu with the factory sounds. So like when you go through there, it goes like tss, tss. It's like kind of that generic sound you hear in most Blu-ray menus. The picture quality is like crystal clear, almost too clear. Like when they have the beginning of the movie, it looks almost like a modern picture, like it's that sharp. But that's just because it's like in full sunlight. Once the movie gets to more of the muted exteriors and interiors, that you see a lot more of the grain in the film's image. It's a shame there were no making of documentaries of this film because there are those available on YouTube and I believe on other DVDs and Blu-rays as well. But on here, there's not a lot of those, or actually any. There is an audio commentary track from William Friedkin, and there's even an introduction by William Friedkin on disc 2. But I mean, overall, there's not a lot of extra features that could be found, which would really have been insightful into the making of this film, which is kind of a disappointment. But that's okay because where this movie really shines is the surround sound. When I heard Reagan coming from the back of the staircase and she's doing her spider walk, I thought it would you could hear it right from behind you, or when she's screaming from the other room from behind you as well. It's really effective. And I have like an older home theater. It's like 20 years old, so I have to take the dial and turn it up so I can hear everything, as loud as possible. But once I did that, it sounds great. I should also note that this 4K has two discs in it. One is the theatrical cut of the film, and the other is the extended director's cut. I watched the director's cut and it's good, but there's definitely like some like corny shots of the devil that's like inserted in the movie that's not necessary. But overall, it's there's not like a huge difference between the two versions from what I remember. But to be honest, I haven't seen the movie religiously. I always found The Exorcist to be a movie I greatly admire, but it never scared me like it scared other people. I understand why it scares people. You have this story about a little girl who gets possessed by the devil and she just says the most vile things. And just for that, for Friedkin's bravery in basically showing what the devil can do to someone is admirable. If I were to rate this 4K, I would give it 3 out of 4 for the picture quality and the sound alone. Plus, you also have the theatrical cut and the extended release, both in 4K. Something that Star Wars should do. Imagine having the theatrical versions there. Who thought I would have crossed Star Wars with The Exorcist? But it was all in the 70s, baby, and those were the best era of films.